Welcome to The Better Half and happy holidays to you. We hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving. It is a busy time of year. Some of you maybe did a little shopping already today or planning to do it later, but we are so grateful that you stopped by to watch The Better Half. Casey Taylor, Lane's wife, is back today doing a little home DIY with essential oils. I know we're all excited about that, to learn about that. We're going to be talking holiday fashions with all those holiday parties coming up. And we've got a lot of food. Johnsonville is back. Comfort foods, perfect for entertaining, and we're all on board for that. Okay, you're gonna love it. we wish we could do it right now, but we can't. So let me introduce you to everyone at the couch. I'm Rachel Monick, your host. Alyssa Graysick is back. She's newly engaged to wide receiver Jeff Janis.
Yes,
welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna put you back in the kitchen today.
I hope I do okay.
I'm sure you'll do great. And Heaven and Rosie are here again.
Morning.
Hi, everyone. So Thanksgiving. That's one of my favorite holidays. I like food.
I was gonna say the food is awesome.
Yeah. And what's your tradition?
Well, we had our family was here, which was really fun. We do a lot of cooking, and since we're very musical, we tend to do dance competitions and American Idol competitions. So I'm the best. I always win.
I can totally see
Another great year for me at the household.
If you weren't
really
the best,
fun.
would you still encourage the competition?
Of course. Okay. My whole family is really talented, so we do that, and then we do also put up our tree, which I know you said you did it as well too.
Yeah, we put up our tree as a family. Since everyone lives so far apart, it's a great opportunity to do it, and it has memory, with that. And then we cooked. We cooked all types of different food. With him being Caribbean, we made seafood paella.
Ooh.
So it's like a mixture of different seafood. Yeah, it's cool. So we do that and just kind of different sides. So it's kind of cool. Oh, and we always do a gingerbread house.
Oh,
always,
fun.
yes. And I still have my other ones. Don't judge
You just
me.
keep them?
Yes. They don't go bad. They don't.
Do you bring them out to put them on display?
Well, yeah, I have all of them. I have, because I do it with Drew's sister and Aiden, and I have all of them. It's missing a few marshmallows, but
do you have?
3.
Oh, that's not too bad. Do you spray them to preserve them, or do they
It
just
preserves.
They just. And you hosted Thanksgiving for the first time.
For my first time. I had my parents and my sister here, and Jeff's mom was there also, and it turned out really well.
Yeah,
It did.
A lot of food.
Yes.
What's your specialty? Do you have one yet?
Not quite. I think my green bean casserole turned out really well. So hopefully that is for years to come.
Okay, well, we'd like to try it sometime.
Yeah, so that sounds fun. Well, good for you.
Make me hungry.
One of the Packer families grew a little bit recently. The Mastays welcomed a brand new addition to their family. Tim and Amanda had a baby boy, Paxton Lewis. Was born about 2 weeks ago, weighed in at 8 pounds, 2 ounces, 19 inches long. Everybody's doing great, including big sister Emery.
Oh, this is so cute.
How cute are they? Congratulations to the Mastays.
She's super cute.
And I know that you've been busy. On our last show, we talked about you and Audie doing the room at the Golden House for teenagers.
Yes.
And you made it all happen.
We made it happen with the help of some of these lovely ladies and some of our other friends. We went in and we transformed the whole room, and we were also able to redo their kids' room as well and help decorate for the holidays there. So
this is the
very cool.
before and the during? Are you looking at?
And as you can see, the walls were tan.
That's after.
And there was green felt like carpet on the ends of each wall. We took that down, and now it's very contemporary.
See how beautiful it is now?
Everything on the wish list we were able to come up with, which is truly a blessing. And all the kids and families that lived there when they came down were super excited.
What's that?
So we wanted to get a mural done, something really cool, different they didn't have. And we found a guy who came in and did this awesome painting for them.
Oh, is that cool?
Yeah, it was really awesome.
Now, this is for a local shelter in the Green Bay area, a kind of a hangout for the teens who come in with their families. And you got stuff from a lot of people all across the state?
Yeah, we did. I haven't had people send stuff from Florida. So it was really cool, and we truly appreciated everyone just, pitching in to help us out.
And that room meant a lot to me because, like she said, at first they only intended the teenage room. And I was like, wow, I really want to come back and do something with the kids' room. For the smaller kids, because at first we sanitized everything, and then we had to leave but when we came back, we saw that they were able to transform it and pretty much do too. So it felt good seeing the little kids happy to be in that room as well. So I thought it was cool. That was
really
great.
cool.
Yeah.
And a big group of people we saw at the end there.
We had more than enough help, which is great.
Heaven did an
That's
awesome job. Audie did an awesome job. They were great.
Yeah, Audie was great. She was awesome.
Very good. Well, I'm glad we did the follow-up on that because we know, and we had asked our viewers too to help out with DVDs and books and games and whatever. So thank you all.
Thank you
really
for
appreciate
your
it.
participation too.
Thank you.
And now we have something to give away.
Ooh.
Well, not quite yet. You have to watch and win for this giveaway. We're giving away a signed copy of Donald Driver's newest book, Quickie Stands Up to a Bully. So how do you win? Well, it's easy. In just a minute, we'll put up the second keyword. And when you have both keywords, send them to contest@thebetterhalf.tv. All right, here it is. Here's the second word. It's Donald. And if you missed last week's word, we're so nice. We're giving it to you again. It was quickie. Again, you need both keywords to be entered to win, so start sending them to us. And good luck. I got to read that book. I had it in my hands last week, and I didn't get a chance to read it. So
Yeah, we have to check that out.
Great Christmas gift idea, too, from our friend Donald Driver.
Yeah.
Well, now it's time for some food. Ladies, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're heading into the kitchen. Amy is there with Steve from Johnsonville.
Hi,
Hey,
ladies.
guys.
Good morning, everybody. So if you didn't get your enough stuffing at Thanksgiving, we have a fun new stuffing recipe, perfect for later this holiday season and perfect for the game day, MVP chili. Again, we're cooking with Steve from Johnsonville. Stay with us. You're watching The Better Half. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching The Better Half. I'm Amy Hanton, also known as the Cooking Mom, and we are doing some cooking with Alyssa and Steve from Johnsonville. So, Alyssa, you're already a pro. You got your first Thanksgiving dinner out of the way.
Absolutely. I am good for a while.
Good deal. Well, Steve is here to show us two great recipes, perfect for easy holiday entertaining using wonderful Johnsonville sausage. So, Steve, tell us about the sausages you brought and what we're making today.
Sure, absolutely. Today we're going to start out with some chili, and it's that time of year. It's winter. The game day, big games coming up. You want to have something warm for your guests here. So we've got that going here. What's great about this chili is it's different from kind of your everyday chili you might have most times. Instead of using ground beef, it uses Italian sausage.
Yum.
Johnsonville Italian sausage. And one great thing about it, it's got some corn in it too, so it's got a little bit of different twist as well. And you can really customize the heat levels also. So I kind of like it somewhere in the middle. So I use one package of mild, one package of hot. If you like it hotter, you can go too hot. If you're into mild chili, too mild. So it's really great. You can really kind of work with your individual taste and make it great for you and your guests.
Okay, so we started out with some Italian sausage, Johnsonville Italian sausage.
Right.
As Steve said, either the sweet or the hot. And then just brown that up until it gets nice and crumbly and no longer pink. Okay, so what are we going to add next, Steve?
Okay, so next we're going to put the onions, garlic, chili powder, and cumin in.
Okay, all right, just dump away, Alyssa.
You got it.
Love that garlic in there. And yeah, we've got a big game on Sunday. I'm super excited because my nephew is flying in. It's his first Packer game, godson, and super excited. So yeah, chili is going to be on the stove.
Oh, that's
chili
exciting.
before we
Great.
go. So yeah, really.
It's a great
excited about it.
warming
Yep,
dish.
yep.
With
Oh, it
it's
already
so
smells good.
yeah, it's so cold out. It's kind of an early winter to some degree. So
So at home, let this go for a little bit until the onions get soft. So
Correct.
onions, garlic, and it looks like quite a bit of chili powder we put
yes,
in there.
definitely.
Yeah, that was a lot.
All
Yep.
right, starting
And then
to smell good.
once that kind of really goes, and
Okay.
you get the chili powder and the onions working together. The next thing that comes in is the dark beer. So which is really a great touch. So we'll go ahead and crack this open.
Okay.
Here and give it a pour.
Okay.
Just dump
and-
the whole bottle in there,
Yep,
Steve?
the whole bottle. And as that goes in,
now
you're
it's
going to want
sizzling.
to start scraping the bottom to get some of those nice caramelized brown bits off the bottom.
Yep.
And really, everybody knows that gives everything its flavor, is the caramelized brown things.
And I love cooking with beer. It adds great flavor. The alcohol
Does.
cooks away once you simmer it. But
I've actually never tried it. I'll have to give it a try
yeah,
sometime.
it's not looking to scream beer at you, but it's a
Yeah.
great background flavor, I think, for sure.
So that's going to go for about 5 minutes in there.
Okay.
And it's going to start to work together. Those flavors are really going to start to blend. After you've let it kind of get together and work together nicely, you're going to add in the tomato paste and the crushed tomatoes.
Okay, so we
Okay.
can go ahead and do that for TV
All
time.
right.
So a few tablespoons, it looks like, of tomato paste.
Yep,
Just
I had 2 tablespoons of tomato paste
Okay.
here. And we'll get that going. And then the crushed tomatoes.
one big can.
Yum.
Yep, 1 giant can, 28-ounce can there.
Okay. And then I love the idea of throwing, you've got 2 different types of beans in there.
Right. We've got dark red kidney beans and the black beans as well.
Okay.
And then the corn, like I mentioned earlier, it adds
Yeah.
a really neat texture to the chili. and makes it kind of different, unique.
Definitely.
So for game day, I love to kind of have a chili bar going, maybe a couple different chilies, or one big batch, and then put up the fixings. Can this hold? Get it done and then get it in your slow cooker just to keep it nice and warm.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, you can even make this the day ahead. And I've done that several times, and it really does hold very nicely. And the flavors, anytime you can get chili to make ahead, and the flavors really just get time to blend together.
I totally agree. It's like spaghetti sauce. So make it, today or Saturday, and then warm it up. A little salt and pepper, and then here it is, all cooked and wonderful. We love to serve it. I love to put out a bunch of different things so everybody can help themselves. Shredded cheese, sour cream.
Cheese, sour cream.
I load
green
it up.
onions, absolutely.
Okay, my favorite thing on chili, I love like crushed Fritos.
Oh,
those are a wonderful thing.
I can definitely see that as being a good topping.
That is really great.
Really
oyster crackers too. That's another standby favorite of everybody.
Absolutely. All right, so tell me about the stuffing. I'm excited about this. I love stuffing, but it seems like it's only a Thanksgiving thing in our house. So, why not do it, another time during the holidays?
Right, and everybody, you may be all stuffinged out. So it's
never.
Right. This time of year, it's great though because it's a really warm kind of casserole type dish that can work across many different things, not just Thanksgiving. And so what's great about this one is it's very unique. It uses cornbread and sausage. We're particularly using an andouille sausage, so it's kind of got a Cajun flavor, spice to it. And it's part of our smoked cooked line. So what we're going to do there, we've already got the onions and celery going in the butter here.
So just like saute that for a few minutes.
Just saute them until they're nice and soft.
Okay,
right?
that looks
and
good.
then we'll take them and mix them together with the cornbread stuffing here.
Okay, so this is like the done stuffing mix. The corn.
Correct. Cornbread stuffing
Make sure you
mix.
get the cornbread. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So then, really, from there, it's very simple. The sausage, the andouille, it's basically just cubed up. We're going to take that and just dump it all right in.
Okay.
And then take our thyme and sage and eggs.
Couple of eggs.
And then it's mixing time, and we just kind of go together and really just mix this together, get the eggs to kind of, work together in there, and then we're going to take the broth together, a whole carton of the chicken broth.
Okay.
Wow.
And give it a pour.
I'm thinking this would be great with like a roast chicken or a pork roast or something.
Absolutely. It's a really neat flavor, and that andouille, like I said, adds a great kind of Cajun flavor to it. If you're not so much into the heat aspect of it and you kind of want something a little more mild, you can always use a smoked sausage with a little less spice.
Sure.
And if you're trying to eat healthier, we do have a chicken sausage andouille as well, so a little less fat out there for you. I know it's kind of like watching your waistline's a little kind of a bit futile right now. But,
it's hard.
It's the holidays.
Yeah, exactly. So into a casserole dish. Here it is, all baked up.
Just spoon it in like that, and just keep going, and then bake it up. It basically looks put in the oven. It's going to go in the oven for about a half an hour at 350, covered. And then you can uncover it for about 10-15 more minutes.
Just so the top gets nice and brown.
Absolutely.
Yum. Steve's going to stick around, and we are going to do 2 more great entertaining dishes for the holidays coming up. I hear something about lasagna, which I'm excited about. Yeah, I know. Rachel, what's going on with the ladies?
We're doing a little DIY, and I see Alyssa hosts her first Thanksgiving, and already she's taken over the kitchen.
I know.
I love it. The food looks great. Now it's time for a little DIY, and Casey Taylor brought this to our attention. Essential oils from doTERRA, and you brought along Ann Cotter.
Did.
Hi, Ann. Welcome to the show. So tell us a little bit about doTERRA and what these essential oils are all about.
Yeah, essential oils are really just plant material, either from the stem, the leaf, the root, the bark, the flower. But they do some amazing things, whether it be for your wellness, for mood enhancement, and today, obviously, for household products. So we do DIY. Casey and her mom, Connie, love to DIY. And I
And your family likes these products too,
Yes,
right?
they do. My husband, Lane, of course, he plays football, so he's very manly and macho. Doesn't believe in this stuff at first, but I use it now, and he adores it.
He does.
So, yep. And I use it on my daughter. She's 15 months old, and I use all these products with her. They're safe.
Which is
No
nice.
chemicals.
No chemicals in the house with little ones.
Exactly. She can put it in her mouth, and it's okay, and
And everything smells so good already.
Yeah,
You have a little diffuser going. We might need one of those in the studio. So we're doing a little DIY. I know you do some workshops, and you're going to show us today on the show to make 5 products?
We are. We're going to make these 5 products today. So we're going to get started with the hand sanitizer. And I just wanted to call out that doTERRA essential oils are different. They're the most pure, most potent essential oils in the world. And many of of them are safe for internal consumption, which is pretty unique. They're tested by a third party multiple times, so that's what makes them really, really safe. So with our hand sanitizer, we're just going to drop in our On Guard oils. We're going to do 15 drops of that. And we're just reusing an essential oil bottle. So another way to be green in your house is to reuse products as you're making new products.
Can you pick what scent you want? Like, is there?
You can. Yeah, most of them have cleansing properties. So the citrus oils are really helpful. This is a blend that has cinnamon and clove and orange. So it smells great.
Sure.
It's immune boosting. So we love that part of it. So then we're just going to add distilled water. And the 1 drop of vitamin E also.
I'm gonna use this.
Did you get your vitamin E in there yet?
I have not.
I'm going to add that for you before we put the water in then. There we go. That's just as a preservative for the vitamin E. You get that at your local health food stores, or you can order it online, of course.
And it probably makes it a little more moisturizing. So
Yeah,
dry
it
your hands
does.
out.
Yeah. We like it with just the distilled water and the oils, though, because it's not at all greasy. The oils are actually not oily, so it absorbs really quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking, is it going to be messy? And
It's not. It's
Yeah.
wonderful,
Greasy,
and,
anything?
and it's great for the whole family.
Okay.
So,
Can I use
and
that?
purse size. We have one
is
for
it
you.
ready to go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
For
sure.
That
sure.
would kind of a good stocking stuffer.
It's
Yeah,
for sure a good
yeah.
stocking stuffer.
Okay.
Great things to DIY with your family.
And it's great for the money-saving family as well.
All right, so
that's
that's
me.
one done. What's next?
Now we're going to move
really
on
light.
to the foaming soap, which is right in front
Okay.
of you, Rachel. We're going to have you make this one. If you
All
want
right.
to just take the top off.
Of this, all
Yep.
right.
And then we're going to have you put the liquid Castile soap is kind of our base. That's the smaller bottle
Okay.
right there, up to the 2 tablespoon line.
Right in here.
And you can
Yeah.
buy that at grocery stores here in Green Bay.
Yeah, just in the natural
Say it again,
products aisle.
what am I squeezing in here?
Liquid Castile soap. It's unscented.
And it goes to the 2.
Yep,
Okay.
you got it. And then we're going to add almond oil. I really like the almond oil in this. You could also use olive oil,
Oh.
fractionated coconut oil. The almond oil just makes it, I think, a little bit frothier. So that's just 1 tablespoon of that.
And that's at any
Okay.
health food store
Yeah.
in Green Bay as
All
well.
right,
So
got
then
it.
we'll go ahead and pour that into our empty bottle.
I like this little handy measuring.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nifty.
My sister Jenny gifted that to me. Very fabulous. Yes. She's with doTERRA as well. So
Okay.
And then we're going to add the lemon essential oil. Lemon is
That's
great in the
perfect for
kitchen.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So it smells
Something
great.
citrusy.
Really cleansing, and anything that's a citrus oil is mood,
Oh my goodness.
mood uplifting. So you kind of
Rachel.
like smell it and think
smell that.
I
sunshine.
smell it before you use it. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You
So
interrupted my DIY.
Sorry.
10 drops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I love
8,
smell
9,
good
10.
stuff.
Okay, now have your fill of that.
And then
Okay.
the distilled
Just fill
water
it to the top.
a little bit below the top because you have to leave room for that
For that,
foamer
okay.
top.
And this
I
will
have
last
these
a
in
while.
every sink in my home. So whether it's a bathroom, a kitchen sink,
too.
wherever, different
Yeah, that's
essential
cool, different
oils.
scents everywhere.
Yeah,
Did I leave enough room? Yeah.
Yeah.
there you
Voila.
go. You've done it.
I just made a
You
soap
did.
for
You
the
totally.
kitchen.
You did it. Well
Good
done,
job, Rachel.
Okay, whose turn?
You want to switch me sides?
Sure.
All right, now we're moving on to the all-purpose spray, which heaven.
Like a cleaning
We're gonna
spray
have
for the
you make
house?
this
I
one.
am a
Yes.
clean freak, so I would be making this
I
one.
use this one in bathrooms, kitchens, door handles. It's
Oh.
good for sanitizing door
Cool.
handles, that kind of stuff. So we do wild orange for this one, and we're gonna put in, is it 25?
Right.
25
Okay.
drops of that. Then we use, how many tablespoons, Ann, of
Just the distilled
just
water
the
with that
distilled
one.
water? Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
Where do the bottles come from?
I order the bottles online, either from aromatools.com or Specialty Bottles or Amazon.com. Yeah.
I'm familiar with
And,
that.
and locally,
How much water?
locally,
fill it to the
Sweet
top.
Willow Naturals is
okay.
a good place to
That's
get
it.
some of these supplies.
That's
too.
it?
Yep, that's it. Just
That was so
water and
easy.
oil.
I really like how the oils come
smells
out.
really great,
How
yeah.
it drips really easy for you. It's not like hard to control.
No, not at all.
This was easier than I
And
thought.
can you use this on all surfaces?
You know, it's great on stainless steel appliances, which is
Oh,
a
yeah.
bonus.
Yep.
Any
are
countertop
hard to clean.
surfaces, granite has
Sweet.
a few things you should be careful with, so I
Okay.
wouldn't necessarily say on granite, but
Okay.
pretty much anything else. Okay. Yeah. Bathrooms, kitchens.
Good job, Heather.
Well, thank you.
And how many did we do so far?
Okay, so we're going to talk now about the laundry detergent. We're not
the
going to
end.
make a laundry detergent. It gets a little messy, but
Okay.
there's just 3 ingredients in it plus the essential oils. There you go. So it's really simple. It's really great because it has so many fewer chemicals. It's really natural than a commercial bought laundry detergent.
Okay.
It is equal parts of 3 things. The first one is Castile soap flakes. So you see that bar of Castile soap, really natural, unscented. You can grate it in a food processor or with a hand grater. And then the next ingredient would be the super washing soda in
Get
the
that
yellow
at the
box.
grocery store, too,
Absolutely.
right?
Yep.
Sweet.
And then the baking soda is the third ingredient equal parts of each, and then you add your essential oils. For every 2 cups of detergent you make, you add 10 drops of your chosen oil. We're using doTERRA's Purify, which is a blend.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's really
really good.
amazing. So one scoop is just an eighth of a cup for a high efficiency machine. If you have non-high efficiency, then you want a fourth of a cup. Use warm water, and it works
I'm
great.
gonna say it smells like laundry.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to smell that one.
Yeah,
Bring that
that's
down
awesome.
here. So you do DIY workshops.
We do.
You go to restaurants and places like that, but you could also do home parties. So how do we find out more information?
Yeah, you go to facebook.com/OneDoTERRA community/events, and all of our events are listed there. In December, all of our events, we're going to do a raffle to support the Girl Scouts, and Casey and I are doing this together. We're really excited to support Girl Scouts in our community. And so the raffles will be some Packer items as well as some free doTERRA products
that
and
sounds
DIY.
great.
Yeah,
Thanks for being here, Ann.
Thank you.
Casey, thanks for bringing her. This was super
That was
fun. Yeah. All right. Coming up on The Better Half, don't go anywhere. We have a lot more straight ahead. We are going to take a look at some holiday fashions when we come back. We're welcoming back Lindsay Silverthorne from Milwaukee. She's a lifestyle blogger. Welcome back, Lindsay.
Thanks for having me.
Last time we talked fall fashion, fabulous trends, and now we're getting ready for the holidays and talking about dressing for less, not spending so much on our holiday outfits. Is that right?
That's right. The holidays is one of the most exciting times of year to really dress up. There's so many parties, cocktail parties, dinner parties, charity events, so it's a great reason to have a ton of new outfits in your wardrobe, but we don't want to break the bank, so everything has to be budget conscious this holiday season. So for the first trend, the holidays, it's all about sparkle and shine. Everybody likes a little glitz, so over here we have a metallic tank top from Yonkers that's under $50. Same thing next to it, you have the sequin detail right there. Just 2 great pieces for layering. You can throw a blazer over it and you've got your whole top done right there. If you're not really into the all over, there's just some details over here with the Peter Pan collar that has the jewels, as well as the little snowflake jewels on this sweatshirt body. So more casual body, but definitely dressed up with the embellishments. My personal favorite items for the shine are on the mannequins over here. And you can see the black top, again, just has the border detail. So it's not all over, it's not too much. And the skirt is this midi length, which is really fresh and trendy, and it just has that pretty gold shimmer to
That's
it.
perfect because then it replaces your necklace.
Exactly.
You don't have some little earrings, and then you're good to go.
It's really
Exactly.
cute. Now, during the commercial break, the ladies were nonstop jabbering, talking about the fashion.
We're enamored with all the wonderfulness on the
so much
table.
here. Well, then next, we're going to talk a little about leather. Leather's been around for a while, but it's not going away. And I want to encourage you to take it from just a little detail to more all over. This right here is actually a dress. It's from H&M, and it's under $40.
Oh, I thought it was 2 pieces.
Exactly. It looks like separates, but it's a full outfit. Pair it with the necklace and some tights, and you're ready to go. Also, we have the skirt on the mannequin over there. It's just a little black flip skirt with the leather bottom.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then I'm sporting some leather pants because it just shows
like
that you can
those.
do them. They're from H&M, $35, and
Really?
super
Not bad at all.
comfortable. No, not at all.
And you're right, leather is coming back in full effect right now.
It is, and the more we see it, the more comfortable we should get with
Right.
it because it isn't going away, and you should branch out from the leather jacket.
Even if you just do a little embellishment
Yep.
to get started.
Yep, to
For
get
the full leather
started.
pants.
Exactly. But you could start with the skirt, and there you go.
I love it.
Next, we're going to move to red. It's the color of the season. It's exciting. I just have this cute little embossed top. I love the textile here. It's just something different. Pair it with your leather pants or a great skirt, and you're ready to go there. And then lastly, we have this pretty red lace dress over here. It's just so nice, and it's $35. I mean, you really can't beat that from H&M. So a great little piece here that is awesome.
And if you don't have
It's a
H&M, you can buy it
must-have.
online, right?
Exactly, yes. If there's no H&M by you, shop online because they've got everything up.
Sounds like it's one of your go-to places.
It is one of my go-tos. And lastly, you know, cashmere is such a luxurious item. People love it this time of year, but it's pricey. Cashmere can range from $150 to $300, and we're just not going to pay that. So at this time, I've got this cashmere sweater here and also the powder blue one on the mannequin.
This is nice.
Both of these are 40% off at Yonkers or Boston Store all month. So a great time to buy to get that cozy cashmere in your wardrobe.
Excellent. And then, I mean, handbags, jewels, there's way to accessorize.
Exactly. I love the metallic on here. It's really pretty. It's not super loud. It's just a nice sheen. And this is a little more funky. The beading is so unique, and I just love how they mix that with the print.
Yeah, the Aztec print. That's
Amazing.
Yeah, so 2 little clutches, and of course we have all of our glitz with our necklaces that we just can't get enough of.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah.
I like to get things that look like 2 pieces, but then you feel comfortable overall, like the whole body is covered.
And then you don't have to worry about completing the outfit because you've got the whole thing.
There you go.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite?
I really like that statement necklace on the red shirt, and of course the red dress in the back.
Alyssa?
Yes, definitely the red dress in the back. I want that for my Christmas party this year.
It would be perfect for a Christmas
Yes.
party. Lindsay, thanks so much for being back here. Tell us about your blog.
Again, you can find all of these on my lifestyle blog, lsilverstyle.com. I'm always finding affordable fashion and things that every girl just needs in their closet.
Well, thanks again for being here and helping us
Thanks
stay
for
on
having
trend
me.
for less. You're watching The Better Half, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, and joining us to talk about a serious topic affecting our youth is Kathy O'Brien with Columbia St. Mary's Hospital. She's a community health educator with the Adolescent Substance Abuse Program, also known as ASAP. Good morning.
Good morning. How
Welcome
are
to
you?
the show, Kathy. I guess first things first, what is ASAP and how does it help?
So it's part of behavioral health outpatient clinic at Columbia St. Mary's, and we're under the umbrella of the Harris Center. And it's kind of an interesting story how that started. Ralph Harris, who's a philanthropist in Ozaukee County, he was very moved when there was a young lady who died in Cedarburg of a heroin overdose. So he said, we have to do something about this. And so he started the Harris Center.
Excellent. And so what you help adolescents and their families deal with substance abuse. How so? How do you do that?
So we're a very comprehensive program. So we kind of are a public health model that's based on prevention, education, outreach, training, presentations. But also what's unique about us is we also do treatment. We work with the family, with the child, and we also collaborate with any community contexts such as schools and so on.
Now with that, since you help other people, where in Wisconsin is substance abuse a problem?
So that's a really good question, and the answer is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Wow.
A lot of people think it's not in their community, but it is.
Exactly. It goes across, it's to the point it's across racial lines, economic lines, geographical lines. You know, sometimes people just think of it, that's a Milwaukee problem.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Waukesha,
everywhere.
it's
And
Dane
people do a
County, it's
good
Brown
job.
County.
They do a good job hiding it too, because sometimes you never know who can have a substance abuse problem. To me, I always say it doesn't come with a face, doesn't come with a name.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right.
So what are the signs to look for? What do you need to know before you reach out to somebody for help?
So probably the first thing that you would notice is a change in behavior, a change in habits, change in relationships, maybe even a change in spending. They might become more isolated. You also might notice changes in mood, whether it's anger, excitement, spending, and so on. Those are some of the things you might notice first.
And what ages are we talking about?
That's a really scary part about this, and that's sort of why we do what we do with adolescents. The statistics are now skewing much lower, so we're looking at use at age 12.
So scary.
It is.
To think that a 12-year-old is using.
15% of students in high school who admit to using in the prior month began use before age 13. Yeah.
How are your programs making a difference?
Well, I think in the aspect of both working with the kids to give them coping skills to manage the peer pressure, the academic pressure, social pressure, and so on.
Yeah.
Planning for college at such an early age. So that's one of the things we do. We help them to figure out why they use, what are some alternatives to use, building in other factors like activities, extracurriculars.
So you try to channel different outlets to avoid that from occurring.
And then we try to change communication patterns in the family as well and build strengths that way.
And that's very important.
Yeah,
Talking, being
strengthen
able to
the whole
speak to your
family.
Yeah,
And teach parents skills as well.
that's great.
So I know you're coming from the Milwaukee area. Are there statewide resources, regional resources people can turn to?
Well, statewide and regional, certainly our program. But you know, the ones through the government, SAMHSA, which is Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration, it's a huge resource online. Also, the Hazelden Foundation in Minnesota is huge. Toolkits for parents, toolkits for schools and youth, and so on.
So identify the problem and then reach out. Kathy, thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome.
And you know, getting some information about such a serious topic. We really
thank you
appreciate
for having
it.
us.
Thank you for coming, really.
Coming up, we're going to switch gears again. We're going to talk about cupcakes. Not just cupcakes. These are in a jar. We're going to make them and tell you why you should be giving them this holiday season. You're watching The Better Half.
The green and
Before we get to the cupcakes and the cupcakes in a jar, we have to talk about our Pet of the Week contest. We do it every week here on The Better Half, highlighting a pet during the show. If your pet is picked as the week's winner, you'll win a $50 gift certificate to a local veterinarian in your community. We have a couple of pets to show you. Our first pet is Pip the cat with her Packers jersey on. Isn't she precious? And here's Nayla. Nayla's a 2-year-old Chinese crested. Oh, I love her. Look at how pretty. But this group wins.
Oh, wow.
How cool is this group of pets? So they're the winners this week. Now you can submit photos to the Better Half Facebook page, Twitter page, or email petoftheweek@betterhalf.tv to find the right vet for your pet. Remember to go to WVMA.org and click on resources to find a WVMA member veterinarian near you. Cute pups, keep sending them in. Kitty cats, puppy dogs, doesn't matter. Little hamster dressed in a Packer outfit, that'd be cute too. Michelle is back from the Cupcake Couture, and we're talking cupcakes and more.
Yes, definitely. Cupcakes, cupcakes, cookies, cheesecakes, all sorts of goodies.
Now, when did you start doing the cupcakes in a jar?
We actually started a little bit last Christmas, and they've just really taken off recently in the last couple months. We ship them anywhere in the United States, so we've been shipping them all over the place. Everybody loves to have them. Birthdays, we've had some parents who have had us ship them to their kids in college. Aww. We did it over Halloween.
Great idea.
Yeah,
great idea.
It was great. It was great.
And she's going to show us how you can do it at home too, and also the cookies mix in a jar. What do you want to start with?
Yes, we will start with the cookie mix in a jar.
Yes.
So Casey's going to do
Don't
that.
mess this up.
Trying to get the flour everywhere.
So what we did is, everybody loves to make cookies, especially the holidays. So we just took, actually, our bakery manager, Mary, we have her cookie recipe that we make at the bakery. So we just put the dry ingredients into the jar.
You could use your own cookie recipe,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. You use whatever you want if you want to make it at home.
It's okay.
That's
it's
all
okay.
right.
Just continue.
That's all right.
It's all right.
So we just put all the dry
We made
ingredients
those
in.
cleaners earlier. We'll just spray them with the down.
So you just put all the dry ingredients in. We have flour, sugar, brown sugar, and then we added some M&Ms. You could add chocolate chips. You could add butterscotch chips, whatever you'd like.
You can see the M&Ms right there on top.
Yep.
How cute. Cool. And then the directions right there. You have to buy your own eggs, okay?
Yes.
Gift this, but they have to buy their own.
Yes.
It's a really
and
good
if
gift
you,
idea.
Yeah, and if you don't want to do it yourself, we make them for you. So we decorate it, put all the ingredients in, decorate it.
To do
You
that.
just take your time. We're going to move on to the cupcakes in a jar.
So now we have the cupcakes in a jar. We tie them all nicely with a little bow and put a spoon with it because what if you're eating it on the go, right? Exactly. So we're going to start. We can open up each cupcake in a jar has 2
What
cupcakes.
kind is that?
So we just brought vanilla and chocolate. So you can choose whichever one you want. Chocolate. And we're just going to kind of mush it up a little bit.
You just ruined it.
You do, and you just smush it into the bottom.
Really?
Yep.
The whole cupcake?
The whole cupcake. You smush the whole thing down.
Look at that.
Or if you're a youper like me, you say you pank it down.
Pank it.
Yep, pank it all the way down. And then we're gonna add some frosting. Okay. So we have, we brought this cute little birthday ribbon. So we brought the purple frosting in case you wanted to do something, a birthday one, if you're doing a holiday one. So do you want peppermint or do you want chocolate, Rachel?
Peppermint.
Peppermint.
chocolate,
All right,
please.
you want chocolate.
Yes.
I'll do the purple. So we're gonna squeeze it around the outside first. So you want to make sure you get all the way around to the outside, so you see that
you're sharing all your
layer.
secrets.
That's all you need, and then you can put in whatever topping you want. So you have peppermint. So go ahead. These are peppermint bark bits. You can add M&Ms or chocolate chips, and you want to make sure you add enough
Casey,
so that
you're
you
making a
can
mess
see
too.
them. Yeah. We're gonna add a whole bunch of topping because you want to see
goodness.
it. Yep. Then you're gonna
are these
put
any
another. Yeah, they're delicious, Rachel.
Smash it up with another one.
Yeah, then you're gonna smash up another cupcake and you're gonna put another one in.
Another
kinda
one.
fun.
Yes. So you got to use the vanilla one because I grabbed the chocolate.
okay.
Sorry.
This is fun with kids too.
Yeah.
Look at you did it. That's
Nice
you did
job. So smush your next one in. You're
Okay.
gonna put
What
some
am I doing?
more
I'm panking
frosting.
it down?
You're panking it down.
Okay.
Yep. You would
So
pank it
proud
in.
of myself.
Good
And-
job.
And then is there
and
more
then
frosting?
some more frosting. Yep. Do another layer of frosting all around the top. Add your topping again. A little bit of topping.
Just like a pro.
Yep. You're gonna very nice.
Right?
Yep. Perfect. Put
Okay,
a couple
we gotta
more
go.
pieces.
That was
We're
too
gonna
much
seal it
fun.
up. Tie a ribbon around it and,
they
a
look
spoon
like
and you're
that.
good to go.
And look
Right?
at, they have these tins too at the Cupcake Couture full of all sorts of goodies that you can make. And really quick pan over here and take a look at this is what they're known for. They're really beautiful cupcakes. The Cupcake Couture, it's in De Pere. Michelle, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me again. It was nice to be back.
That was super fun. Now we're going to dive in. Right? Good job. You did great. Christmas is done. Now it's time to do some cooking. We'll save these for dessert. Look at that baked ziti, the recipe from Johnsonville, straight ahead on The Better Half.
Back, everybody. You're watching The Better Half. I'm Amy Hanton, also known as the Cooking Mom, back in the kitchen with Alyssa and Steve from Johnsonville, and starting to smell really good in here, Steve.
Sure is, sure is. Yeah, that's thanks to the Johnsonville Italian sausage we have going in the skillet right there. This recipe, we're making a baked ziti, so it's kind of a twist on lasagna a little bit. It's a nice baked casserole, very great for the holidays, nice and warm. So what we're going to do is we've got the sweet Italian sausage going right here, and it's been simmering for a while, as you can see. If you want, if you like different type of flavors, remember we also have the hot and the mild as well that we can
Okay.
use.
So get our basically a pound of that
pound
we've
of that.
brown and crumbled and
Brown and nice and crumbled
start to
into
smell
the bowl.
yummy. Okay.
And then this recipe actually uses eggplant, which is really great because it adds a really kind of different, unique flavor to the dish. So we've already done that ahead of time. We've simmered the eggplant, which is right here. So we'll go ahead and add it. What you're going to do is you're going to simmer it for about 6 to 8 minutes
Dump it in,
or so.
Alyssa. Get right in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
now we're going to make the sauce.
Yep, absolutely. The
a little
sauce
bit of
is
onion?
onion and garlic,
Okay.
and that goes in the pan.
And let me tell you, Steve, I'm all about a good casserole. And during the holidays, I love to be, hanging out with my guests. I
Right.
don't want to be stuck in the kitchen the whole time. So
Right.
is this a great make-ahead? Like, can you make this a day or two, park it in your fridge, and then bake it off?
Absolutely.
Love
That is
that.
the great thing about about sausage in general and about doing casseroles is they hold flavor really well,
Mm-hmm.
and they're really stable. So definitely great make-ahead meal. So we've got the onion and garlic going right now. What we're going to do now is take some red wine,
Okay.
about half a cup. So maybe use about half of that bottle or so, and we'll get that going. So what that's going to do, it's going to kind of get all those brown bits off the bottom from the sausage and everything, and kind of bring it up to the top. And so you want to scrape the pan, break all those up because those really add a lot of that flavor to the dish.
And just like the beer and the chili, the alcohol cooks out, but you're left with a really nice flavor. And a lot of the top chefs in the country cook with wine and beer. And
Definitely.
There's a reason.
Definitely.
It adds some great depths of flavor. And then in
does.
goes our tomato
Yep,
sauce.
and then in goes the
Alyssa, you want to
the
dump that
tomatoes,
in
yep.
there?
You got it.
Yep, and that's just crushed tomato, and that'll go together into the sauce there.
Now we went ahead and cooked off some ziti, which is that thicker kind of tubular pasta. About a
Right.
pound of that, Steve?
Correct. 4 cups.
And just cook it kind of al dente?
Cook it
don't-
al dente. Don't want to overcook the ziti because then it gets mushy.
Right.
But just so it's nice and
know.
firm.
Yep.
Al dente means actually trying it to taste what the texture is like. So as you taste it, if it's nice and firm but not hard, that's the perfect time to take
Yeah.
it out. You don't want to overdo it. So then, so what we're going to do then is that's actually going to simmer for 10 minutes.
Okay, a little salt and pepper.
A
We'll
little
season
salt and
it.
pepper
Okay.
to taste.
Okay.
Of course. So after that's gone for about 10 minutes, we're going to add the tomato sauce mixture with the wine and the onions and the pasta together into this one massive
Big bowl. Okay, the biggest bowl you have.
Yes.
That's right. I don't want to get any of this on your dress.
Yes,
There we go.
pick a large bowl. For
Okay,
sure.
all right, there we go.
So
In
I'll
goes our
I'll be
ziti.
careful about this too.
Oh, it's
And then-
really okay.
Okay.
Got it.
I should
Here
be
we
wearing
go.
an apron.
There we go.
Then we've
So-
got a big casserole dish here.
Right, we're going to mix all this together, and then we're also then going to add some basil to the mixture here.
Fresh basil.
Fresh
Ooh.
basil.
Oh, I can smell
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah, makes a big
some
difference.
Kalamata olives.
Ooh, so some fun little surprises in there with the eggplant, the
Absolutely.
Kalamata olives.
It's a very, very neat flavors in this dish. And then mozzarella cheese as well.
Yum.
Now, is there something you can substitute if you don't like olives?
I mean, sure, absolutely. I mean, you can leave the olives
leave 'em
out
out.
themselves.
Yeah, okay.
Olives are kind of they are polarizing.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
people don't like them.
I totally am with you.
I know Jeff's not a big fan of them.
So leave them out for him,
Yep.
or make a little dish for him on the side. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with that. So there you go. Got the rest of the sauce in there. So into the big casserole dish,
Correct.
and then park that in your fridge until you're ready to
I
bake
make
it.
a little bit
No,
of a
that's
mess.
okay. Or if you're going to bake it off right away,
Yep.
takes about how long, Steve?
It actually goes in 2 phases. So you go about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then you actually once it's out,
Okay.
you can then you turn it on. You turn on the broiler. And you broil the top, and you add the Parmesan cheese to
And
it,
that's-
and it gets
yeah.
a really great
Yeah.
kind of brown
Yum.
top to it. Really great crust.
Toss a great big salad together,
Yep.
get some French bread, and you have a perfect holiday
Perfect
You
dinner.
do.
Yeah.
That's easy to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Got a lot of flavor, and you won't have to spend your whole afternoon in the kitchen cooking.
This looks fantastic. Look at this. And this is going to serve a crowd, maybe even have some leftovers to pack for lunch. That is absolutely
I will definitely take a
gorgeous.
plate of that.
Yeah, no kidding. I think the ladies are going to love this.
Great.
Steve, how can people get this recipe?
You can go to www.johnsonville.com. We have many different recipes. We have the stuff we made earlier. We have over actually 20 stuffing recipes on our website, and various, all sorts of different product lines: Italian sausage, smoked cooked sausage. You'd be amazed what you find on that website.
Okay,
So.
can't wait to check it out. And the ladies, I know they're hungry. They're dying to get into the chili and this baked ziti, so we are going to eat when we come back. Thanks a bunch.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Well, there is definitely enough food to go around today. And we have a big
Yes.
group today. Everybody like it so far?
Yes,
So
I'm
I'm just about to
absolutely.
get my first bite.
I'm sorry, I was trying to hold out.
And you had to do all the work.
I know.
Thank you so much.
I think they like this recipe, Steve, big time.
It's really
It
good.
is a
And I'm not a
fantastic
huge olive fan, but I kind of like the flavor that it gives the dish.
Yeah, I think they all really work well together, and that's the great thing about both
that is
chili and a casserole like a baked ziti.
Yeah.
Combination you get.
Heaven's been dying to try the chili.
Yes.
Then
There
there's
we go.
chili, and
then
then
there's
there's
stuffing.
So much food.
All kinds of goodies today.
Casey, thanks for being here and helping us with our little DIY today. You keep eating.
You're welcome.
And thank you all so much for joining us once again. Don't forget to get in your entries if you want to win Quickie's new book. You need those 2 keywords. All right, everybody. Happy shopping today, and we'll see you next week.